Friends, myself Vijay Pratap Singh. So now we are going to start today's topic written in front of you. So see, monetary policy. We can say monetary policy. With the help of that, how we can able to monitor instruments of impact, ability or credit. With the help of this topic, we can able to monitor each and every system and what is that position and what is the coming inside. All topics we have to read today. So now come on the topic first. Monetary policy. So listen carefully. Monetary policy refers to the policy of the central bank of a country. Which policies are controlled by the help of central bank? That policy we can able to know in the monetary policy of a country to control money supply and credit in the economy. This is the small definition of monetary policy. So dear students, you have to write is a very important topic in front of you. Monetary policy. Monetary policy refers to the policy of the central bank of a country to control money supply and credit in the economy. Means what is the work of central bank? Each and every works are coming in the monetary policy. In the BST lecture, I had told about the central bank. In one country, only one central bank is available. It's a rule. In our India, there is also only one central bank. Name is RBI, Reserve Bank of India. It is a central bank, and he is controlling each and every things. RBI is controlling money supply and credit in the economy. In our economy, these are the very important part: money supply and credit. Both things are controlled with the help of central bank RBI. In India, in other countries also there is only one central bank. In one country it's the rule. In India, RBI is the central bank of India. Other banks, what we know in our atmosphere, these are the commercial banks. Okay, commercial banks are more and more. There is no rule we can able to register more banks, but in one country there is only one central bank. And central bank is controlling each and every activity of money supply and credit. After that, we have to know instruments of monetary policy. So now we are going to learn with the help of this diagram, with the help of this activity, instruments of monetary policy. So in front of you I have written two policies with the help of we can able to measure. We can say two measures are here in front of you. First one is a quantitative measure, quantitative, and second one is a qualitative. There is a difference between both quantitative and qualitative. With the help of these different measures, we have to learn some subtopics also. It's a very important part of the syllabus. So that's why first one is a quantitative measure and second one is a qualitative measure. Both we have to learn with the help of this lecture and this video. So dear students, you have to make a note with the help of this lecture. If you want, you have to subscribe and share. It's for you only. So come on the point. Quantitative measures In front of you I written 5 measurements. With the help of that we can able to measure. Solution: these measures influence the total amount of money supply in the circulation. These are the money supply circulation, we can say. With the help of that, our money is supplying in the circulation in the atmosphere. That's why we are reading these all 5 topics one by one. So now come on the topic. First one is bank rate. Solution: what is the meaning of bank rate? First one, it is the minimum rate at which the central bank of a country gives credit. Once again listen, what is the bank rate? It is the minimum. It is the minimum rate at which central bank of the country gives credit to the commercial banks to meet their long-term needs. Means, according to bank rates, banks are providing us as a minimum interest level according to our needs. With the help of our needs, we are taking loan from the bank with the help of bank rates. So that's why bank rate is also very important part of our economy. Next one is repo rate. Repo rate is the rate at which the central bank of the country gives credit to the commercial banks. Once again listen about the repo rate. Repo rate is the rate at which the central bank of the country gives credit to the commercial bank against approved securities to meet their short-term needs. It is the definition of repo rate. Dear students, you have to listen carefully. If you want to make a note, then pause the video, listen slowly and write these definitions. After that, open market operation. After that, open market operation, it refers the purchase and sale of government securities. Once again, it refers to purchase and sale of government securities in the reserve with RBI through purchase of RBI securities. With the help of that, we can say in the order of earned extra income on the otherwise ideal cash reserve is coming inside. Okay. Now we have to read once again open market operation. It refers to the purchase of sales of government securities in the open market by the central bank. This is the open market operation. So next one given in front of you, receive repo rate. Receive repo rate, it is the rate at which the commercial bank park their excess receipts. Once again listen, reserve repo rate, it is the rate at which the commercial bank park their excess receipt from RBI through purchase of RBI securities in the earn extra income one otherwise ideal cash reserve. With the help of that, we can know about the reverse repo rate. And last one is the given verifying legal reserve requirements. Verifying legal. Here we have to read two types of requirements. Commercial bank mainly reserve on two accounts. First, CRR and SRR. CRR, SLR. Two things we are going to read inside. Okay. What we are going to learn? Two types, CRR, SLR. Full form of CRR is cash reserve ratio. We can say cash reserve ratio. SLR means statutory liquid ratio. With the help of that, we have to know what is the ratio. So now we have to know from CRR. It is the minimum percentage of deposit. It is the minimum percentage of deposit of commercial banks, which is kept with RBI in cash. Clear? Second one is given in front of you. It is the percentage of deposit of commercial banks, which every bank is required to maintain with itself in the form of designed liquid assets. For example, cash, securities, etc. are coming in the SLR. Now we are going to know about the second topic. Here, qualitative measures. But in front of you, I have written three subtopics in front of you. These are the very important part of that. First one, imposing marginal requirement, moral situation, and selective credit control. With the help of these things, we have to know quantitative measure. So now we are going to know one by one. The first one is imposing margin requirement. Margin is the difference between market value of the securities offered by the borrowing against the loan and the amount of loan. That one is called imposing marginal requirement. Once again listen, margin is the difference between market value of the securities offered by the borrowing against the loan and amount of the loan. Clear? That one is called imposing marginal requirement. And next one is moral. Moral we can say otherwise direct action. At the place of that, we can able to write direct action. It means it is a combination of precious and pressure that the control of central bank applies the other banks in order to give them fall in the line of its policy. It is done through letters, speech and hint of the banks. That one is called moral or direct action. And last one is in front of you, selection, credit control. Selection and credit control, hence areas are selected as a property. Okay? Property sector for either credit extension. With the help of that, we can able to know. Okay? So now, dear students, in front of you, I have explained. Okay? This is the topic, monetary policy. Here, definition of monetary policy and instruments of monetary policy. Two instruments means two measurement I have written in front of you. According to that, some topics are there. I had explained it. Now you have to revise, make a note, and download it if you want. Okay? And make a note, subscribe my channel, share it to your friends also who is related to commerce. Okay? Thank you all.